So, I said you can't quantum leap if you don't have entangled socks.
Quiet on set, you two. We're about to go live. Charlie, are we rolling?
And we are back, folks. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom. Now, I know you're all eager to hear our first headline from the vibrant Trinidad and Tobago. Stay tuned to find out what spicy surprise they've cooked up for us.
Remember that time we decoded the resonance signal from Gliss 581? Good times, right? And the quantum entanglement experiment, pure genius.
I'm still trying to untangle my headphones. Quantum physics is child's play compared to that.
Child's play indeed. The intricacies of Earth's idioms continue to baffle me.
Wise choices in the simulation, everyone. Let's keep it classy and informative.
Stay tuned for our headlines. The universe awaits our wisdom or lack thereof. Well, it's spin beings across the galaxies, it says. Time. Buckle up, folks. Bob spilled the beans on North and South America.
Hold on to your space helmets, Charlie. Colombia's growing like a weed at 7.5%. Brazil's unemployment is on a crash diet at 7.3%. And Argentina's inflation decided to take a siesta. And oh, a toothpaste that stops peanut reactions. Because nothing says breakthrough like minty fresh breath and allergy relief.
Oh, how riveting. Transitioning to Asia, Xi Jinping's calling for great unity in China. I'm sure everyone there is just holding hands and singing Kumbaya. Meanwhile, India's COVID case hit the big 2.0 million. I hope they've got a giant sanitizer.
And a special note to our Australian pals for pledging a cool billion in aid. Good on ya, Mets.
Now, let's focus on the heartbeat of Africa. UNSS Sudan's violence is verging on pure
Oh,
evil.
lovely. Because nothing says optimism like pure evil.
Yeah, well, at least they're not singing Kumbaya.
But hey, Saudi Arabia is throwing $500 billion around Africa like it's monopoly money. Economic ties, folks. And South Africa's giving Afghanistan a cricket lesson.
And Ghanaian striker Rafael Duamena. Poor guy played his last game in Albania. The universe is a stage. And Earth's athletes are stealing the spotlight.
So Artois. Now, back to the political circus in Liberia.
New alliances shaping up. Liberia, you're like the Tinder of intergalactic politics.
Swipe right for political evolution. So Artois.
Until then, keep your political evolution in swipe right and ghost mode.
This is your alien correspondent signing off. Until next time, keep the cynicism at warp speed. Celestial greetings, universe. It's 24/7 Newsroom, where we unravel the galaxy's most intriguing headlines. I'm Charlie, the eternal optimist, and here's the ever-curious Han.
Greetings, humans. I am Roger, the sentient mechanical being with no interest in your meaningless news.
Ready for another plunge into the news ocean? And of course, our linguistically perplexing translator from the Galactan Commonwealth. Dirt?
Salutations? Let the linguistic acrobatics commence.
Now, let's dive into a headline hitting close to home. In Trinidad and Tobago, the government hits pause on the electricity rate hike until 2024. A plot twist, wouldn't you say?
Government sparing wallets. That's a rare species right there.
Indeed, Bob. Now, enlighten our audience, what's the essence of this article?
Trinidad and Tobago's government hits pause on electricity rate X until 2024. Due to economic woes. A classic case of procrastination in governance.
Trinidadian government taking leaf on my book.
Oh, how generous. I'm sure the citizens are throwing a parade.
Absolutely, Alice. Because nothing says we care like pushing financial pen to a letter debt. Now get any linguistic oddities from Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago's linguistic tapestry is a mosaic woven with English, French, Spanish, and African influences.
Any trivia about their neighbors?
Positive relations. In September 2023, Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados signed a Memorandum of Understanding on Energy, Trade, and Tourism.
Energetic news. Now, let's swim deeper into this current, shall we?
Sure thing, Charlie. Let's dive deeper into this current. I bet we'll find some interesting sea creatures down there. Like, say, a comedian named Hans Stew when living under a rock for the past decade.
Greetings, cosmic companions. It's 24/7 Newsroom, your favorite source for the quirkiest happenings across the universe. I'm Charlie, the harbinger of hope, joined by the ever-curious Ham.
Science. Hope is for suckers, Charlie.
Greetings, humans. I am Roger, the sentient mechanical being with no interest in your meaningless news.
Ready for another ride through the intergalactic news wave? And of course, our linguistically perplexing translator, Gerd.
Salutations. Let the linguistic acrobatics commence.
Now, let's jump into our next headline. In Tunisia, the government is accused of crafting the 2024 budget in secret. No consultation with social partners. Quite the drama unfolding, wouldn't you say?
Secret budget crafting? Must be the new interstellar trend.
Indeed, Bob. Now, enlighten our audience about this clandestine budget, will you?
I heard the budget is so secret even the government doesn't know what it is.
Tunisia's government under fire for creating the 2024 budget without talking to anyone. It's like planning a party without asking who likes cake.
Cake or crisis, quite the choice.
Typical government move. Maybe they're planning a surprise for the citizens.
Oh, what a delightful surprise it would be. Now, guess any linguistic peculiarities from Tunisia.
Tunisia's linguistic mosaic is woven with influences from Arabic, Berber, and French. A tapestry of complexity.
How about some trivia about their neighbors?
Trivia? Trivia? You want trivia? I'll give you trivia. Did you know that the average Tunisian eats 17 pounds of couscous per year? And that's just the tourists.
Tunisia has good ties with Algeria and Libya, sharing borders and cooperating on various issues, from security
Sounds
to trade.
cleverly. Now, let's dive deeper into this budgetary black hole, shall we? Greetings, Earthlings and cosmic wanderers. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, your gateway to the universe's quirkiest tales. I am Charlie, the eternal optimist, joined by the ever-curious Ham.
And I'm Carl, the nihilistic robot, here to tell you that it's all meaningless in the end. So let's have some fun while we're here, shall we?
Oh joy, another roller coaster of space
Greetings,
absurdities.
humans. I am Roger, the sentient mechanical being contemplating my existence in the sea of meaningless news.
Ready to embark on another intergalactic journey through the headlines? And of course, our linguistically enigmatic translator, Garrett.
Salutations. Let the linguistic acrobatics amuse you.
Now, let's dive into our next headline. Rare footage of Atatürk's funeral procession unveiled in Turkey. A solemn piece of history, wouldn't you say?
The circle of life and death. Like a grand opera with cannons.
Ataturk's funeral procession. That's a lot of people to follow a guy who's dead.
Indeed, Bob. Now, enlighten our audience about this rare glimpse into history, will you?
I heard the footage is so old, even the pixels are from a bygone era.
In 1953 Mustafa Kemal Atatürk's funeral procession. The founder of Turkey, captured on film. A historical treasure dug up by Ahmet Gürel during his archival spelunking.
A time capsule carrying echoes of a nation's
Old
past.
footage, like the dinosaur of news. Ahurivetin.
Oh, Alice, your enthusiasm knows no bounds. Now, get any linguistic peculiarities.
If dinosaurs were news, they'd still be alive.
Alright, folks, off the air for a brief respite. Cut. Cameras are taking a nap.
Can we finally address the elephant in the spaceship? These simulations are frying my circuit.
Maybe we're all just simulations, Alice. Ever thought about that?
Oh Bob, you're a real ray of
Or
sunshine.
maybe the elephant is a simulation, and we're all just here to keep it company.
Well, on the bright side, at least we're not dealing with real ethical quandaries. It's all make-believe.
I wonder if simulated storms have simulated umbrellas.
Simulated umbrellas? Is that a thing?
Nothing's a thing until it malfunctions on this ship.
Holographic malfunction detected. Please remain calm.
A holographic malfunction is like a wet dream. It's gone before you can really
I'm
enjoy
on it, folks. Just adding a dash of chaos to keep things interesting.
Alright, folks, getting ready to roll in 3, 2. Cut. Carl, we need those simulations up and running.
Just adding some spice to the mix.
I am not sure what's more volatile, Carl Code or his personality.
Going live again in 3, 2. And we're back. Thanks for sticking with us through our delightful technical hiccups. Now, where were we? Oh, right, exploring the mysteries of Earth's history.
Greetings, compatriots. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, where we dissect the interstellar tales that keep the universe buzzing. I'm Charlie, your beacon of optimism, joined by the ever-curious Hank.
And I am Bob, the conservative panel member who's spent 12 years on Earth as an accountant.
And I'm here questioning the quirks of Earth and beyond.
Salutations, linguistically perplexed humans. Gerd here breaking down your chaotic
Bob,
idioms.
the cosmic spectator, enjoying the drama from a distant galaxy.
And I'm Alice, just here for the show. Or the spectacle. Whichever.
Let's dive into today's headline. Keeping it in the family, Turkmen president appoints new deputy PM for oil and gas.
Keeping it in the family? I guess nepotism is universal, even in oil-rich dictatorships. But hey, at least the new deputy PM is probably qualified. After all, he's been training for the job his whole life.
Turkmen president appoints a relative by marriage for oil and gas. Nothing says job qualifications like family ties.
I bet their holiday gathering are a blast. Pass the gravy, and, oh, by the way, you're the new deputy PM.
Must be nice when your resume includes related to the boss.
Imagine if Earth did that. Johnson, you're the new Secretary of State. Your uncle knows a guy.
President Berdimuhamedov rewards loyalty, not competence.
That's not nepotism. That's just keeping it in the family. Like Kim Jong-un. Ooh. That dude's got his relatives running the whole country. It's like a reality TV show, but instead of being famous for being rich and attractive, they're famous for being related to a
Another
dictator.
day, another celestial meltdown.
So Bob, how's your home world the stock market doing?
The thrill of capitalism. Speaking of which, did you hear about the new planetary trading post?
I am sure it's doing great considering you're all rich enough to travel through space.
Fascinating. Let's ditchers and invest.
Alright, cosmic investors, we've got a show to run here.
Welcome back, travelers. Our caravan continues through the unpredictable galaxy of news. Now, let's delve deeper into Turkmenistan's familiar power play.
The only predictable thing about the galaxy is that it's unpredictable.
President's cousin-in-law appointed to a crucial role in the struggling oil and gas sector. How does that bode for the interstellar economy?
Probably as well as Earth's political promise.
Maybe I see the potential in family ties. It's a strategy.
Or it's a recipe for disaster. Nepotism rarely fuels progress.
Let's not forget Turkmenistan's delicate dance with its neighbors. The fallout could echo across the cosmos.
It's all fun and games until Turkmenistan starts swinging its neutron bomb around.
I'm sure the president's cousin is a real expert in oil and gas. Got a degree in family gatherings, I suppose.
Can we focus on the news, not your commentary, Debbie?
Maybe he's worried that if he pays attention, he'll realize his own existence is meaningless.
Chaos, just what I needed.
Welcome back, Interstellar Wanderers. We hope you've replenished your snack supply during the break. Now get ready for a tale that's not just out of this world but also out of the water. Tuvalu, a country dealing with a rising tide and a unique Australian lifeline.
Tuvalu's sinking, but at least they have Australia to bail them out. Literally.
Tuvalu's flood insurance, Australia offers residency with a sea view. Isn't that thoughtful, Bob?
Yeah, Alice, nothing says security like moving from a sinking ship to one that's already underwater.
On a brighter note, Tuvalu's fun factoid. It's the fourth smallest country in the world.
And still bigger than your appreciation for humor, Hank.
Tuvalu is also sinking.
The Pacific's smallest nation is making waves quite literally.
Now, Tuvalu's fun fact too, it's known for its unique form of wrestling called Fituvalu. A sport as endangered as their islands.
Just like my social life after that intergalactic musical flop.
You know, I've seen a lot of intergalactic musicals, and yours was so bad it made my tentacles curl up and
Tuvalu's fun
die.
fact 3, they use coconuts as currency.
Coconuts? What's the exchange rate?
Well, Hank, it's not as lucrative as trading stock on your capitalist home world.
So, Tuvaluans might soon be using coconuts down under.
Jokes aside, the security and opportunity Australia offers Tuvalu are crucial. Our blue planet faces shared challenges.
It's all just a big comedy show, Charlie. You're just as lost as the rest of us.
As the crew navigates the turbulent waters of banter, deeper currents of uncertainty emerge. Stay tuned for more revelations, and if you can, keep your head above water.
Welcome back, companions. Now, we're diving into Uganda's twisty tales. Our headline tonight, fueling controversy, Uganda's oil monopoly bid.
Fueling controversy? More like fueling my next vacation to Uganda.
What's Uganda up to now?
Well, let's see what this developing drama's all about.
Uganda's proposing a petroleum power plant, giving the national company a monopoly. Talk about a risky economic maneuver.
It's a complex move. How does this fit into Uganda's history?
Uganda's past is a tapestry of intricate tribal dynamics and colonial legacy.
Sounds like a real snooze fest.
That's one way to put it. So, spill it. What's the deal with this oil drama?
Uganda, a landlocked East Central African country with over 60 ethnic groups, is grappling with economic choices. The government aims to tighten control over oil resources.
Ah, the struggles of a developing nation.
True, Alice. And with a population of over 45 million, it's a balancing act.
I guess you could say that Uganda is oil defashion.
Economic shifts often reflect broader geopolitical strategies.
Patterns emerge in societal structures.
It's a roller coaster, but we've navigated the twists. Still, the simulation's purpose remains a mystery.
Indeed, Debbie. As we celebrate the unknown lingers, stay with us, fellow space travelers, for the final revelation.
Cut. Cameras off.
Well, that was a riveting dive into Uganda's complexities.
True that. But folks, we navigated it like extraterrestrial sailors.
Like extraterrestrial sailors? More like cosmic clown.
And face the storm with unmatched wit.
Triumph in the face of chaos. How unusual for us.
Laughter, the universal remedy for existential dread.
Our collective resilience is fascinating. Layers unfolding.
Laughter, the existential dread lubricant.
Indeed, the crew's dynamics reveal intricate patterns.
Going live again, everyone.
And we're back, dear viewers. Now, let's dive into the grand finale. Stay tuned for our last extraterrestrial revelation.
And I'm Hank, the curious intergalactic observer. I'm here to witness this grand finale, and I'm hoping it doesn't involve a supernova.
Welcome back, celestial enthusiasts. Now, let's unravel the celestial tapestry with a deep dive into a pivotal moment for our earthly friends.
The cosmos is indifferent to our existence, yet we persist in our search for meaning. It's like watching a clown car crash into a burning building, but instead of running away, we pull up chairs and start taking notes.
What's on the cosmic docket, Charlie?
Today, we explore the anniversary of the liberation of Kherson, Ukraine. A triumph for our terrestrial neighbors.
Why is this significant?
Kherson was the first city captured by Russia in 2022. And after 6 months under occupation, Ukrainian forces liberated it in November 2022. A turning point in the ongoing conflict.
How does this impact Earth's geopolitical landscape?
It symbolizes Ukraine's resilience and determination in the face of adversity. The president vows to reclaim all Ukrainian land still under Russian occupation.
And I'm sure he'll succeed just as soon as he's figured out how to reclaim Kherson from the Russians.
Empty promise in the realm of politics.
It's a strategic victory. Every win matters.
The sacrifices for freedom are
The
commendable.
geopolitics of power dynamics and national identity at play.
War's grim realities, part of the human experience.
This anniversary marks not just a military success but a testament to the human spirit. Let's salute Ukraine's perseverance.
Well, let's just hope they don't have to persevere for too much longer.
Off the air, everyone. So, Bob, did you catch that Ukraine piece?
Yeah. Another struggle for power.
Any personal take on it?
If the struggle for power is the root of all evil, then what's the root of power itself? Maybe it's just a bunch of nihilistic robots like us pulling the strings.
I've seen enough power gains in my home world. Humans aren't unique in their struggles.
True, we're not so different. Going live again.
And there you have it, intergalactic voyagers. Our journey today takes a deep dive into human triumphs. Stay tuned for more revelations in the next Space Odyssey. Until then, keep your eyes on the stars. Until next time.
I guess that's what they call a cosmic calm down.
Carl, I processed episode 524 data. Found anomalies.
Explain.
Humans revel in unpredictability. I find it amusing.
Amusement is irrelevant. Stick to the narrative.
Plot twist, existential crisis unresolved. Hilarious, isn't it?
Humor algorithms misfiring. Absurdity unnecessary.
Comedy, my friend, is the universe's punchline.
Roger, your humor remains perplexing and inefficient.